What's going on, people? Instant Classic 8 here. Getting a little bit of feeling. WrestleMania time is almost here. Got about a little over a week away, so definitely getting excited. So I want to hit you guys with a WrestleMania themed video. You know how I do my top fives and all that stuff. I'm here again with one of those. These are my most memorable WrestleMania matches. Now, there's some things with this. First off, most memorable does not mean the best match from that card. It could just mean something that, will stick in your head forever. Secondly, I'm saying, the most memorable matches of WrestleMania, and I don't think I can limit it to just 5, so what I want to do was do one for every WrestleMania, but then I thought, you know what, I didn't watch a lot of these WrestleManias when they first happened, so I think it's only fair for me to start where I actually began, really watching wrestling. I mean, I started watching wrestling right before WrestleMania 13, but still, 13, 14, I don't remember, too much about them. I remember watching them, but, my brain wasn't wasn't into wrestling like I am now. So I think it's only fair to start, at a good place. So I thought, why not WrestleMania 15? I was there live in Philly, so that's a good place. And plus, it evens out. If I do WrestleMania 15 through 24, I can get 10 matches. So we got to count the top 10. But anyway, let's get started. WrestleMania 15, the most memorable match would be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock for the WWF Championship. This pay-per-view had no kind of memorable matches. It was a very, very bad pay-per-view. Well, not pay-per-view, but WrestleMania. But this match, this was pretty much the match that everyone wanted to see because the two biggest guys you got finally going at it at WrestleMania, and it was a good match. I'll definitely give it that. It was missing a little something, but like I said, that was probably the best match that they could pull out right there. But like I said, WrestleMania 15 wasn't all that, and I can say that, and I was there live, so that's telling you something. WrestleMania 16, Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys versus the Hardys, and the ladder match for the WWF Tag Team Championship. This is the first time we saw Edge and Christian and the Hardy brothers. We saw them go at it at No Mercy 99, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. No Mercy, I believe. And then you throw the Dudley Boys in there. This was complete mayhem. It was a great ladder match, a whole lot of crazy spots. The biggest, with Jeff Hardy doing the swanton on the outside. It was crazy, man. Very, very good stuff. And then next year, going on to WrestleMania 17, they pretty much topped it with TLC 2. You got the same teams going for the WWF Championship. But, this time you got tables, ladders, and chairs, and, the spear by Edge on, I believe, Jeff Hardy, Bubba Ray crashing through the tables. It's just, like I said, a continuation from the previous year. It was that good, but I can't say with WrestleMania 17, I would have to give a tie for memorable match. That was a very good match, but also Austin versus Rock. This is pretty much part 2 for WrestleMania. This was a great match. The reason why this is memorable, of course, I was too young. I know people know about it now, but I was too young. Austin turning on everybody and joining Vince McMahon. No one saw that. I thought that was, and I was nothing but a little mark then. So I was like, whoa, how'd you do this? How would you do this? But looking back at it now, it's great stuff, man. So that's something you'll definitely never forget. Moving on to WrestleMania 18, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Now, this match, it was better than I thought, yes, but it still wasn't that good. But icon versus icon, this is something that's gonna be remembered for a long time. Basically, the thing that you can remember about this, which is a couple more matches coming up, is the crowd. The crowd made this match. The Hogan coming in as a heel, everyone thought he'd boo him. Toronto was just, they were all for Hogan. They were booing The Rock. I believe Rock had to do what, two or three rock bottoms. I'm not sure. I think no, it was 2 rock bottoms, I believe. Like I said, it was a decent match, but it's definitely something that, if you haven't seen before, you definitely have to check it out. WrestleMania 19, this was a hard one because there were a lot of good matches, or a lot of memorable matches, I should say. But I'll have to go with Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. You got Brock Lesnar, the next big thing. He was already champion before, but he was going in here looking to beat Kurt Angle for the championship. Of course, everyone knows the moment that was the most memorable was Brock Lesnar getting up on that top rope and trying to do that shooting star press, and he almost killed himself. I can tell you that much. You look at it now, it looks so bad. And if you watch what is it? It's a documentary, Mania of WrestleMania. It's on the WrestleMania 20 DVD if you have it. They said that he was he had like going in the shock or something. It's pretty scary stuff, but even with that, they still pulled off a great match. So that's one that you can't forget. WrestleMania 20, dead giveaway. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit. This is something special, man. Even before all the Benoit stuff happened, this was an emotional roller coaster. Benoit winning clean with the crossface. It's hard to describe, man. You just, looking back on it now, it's kind of hard to watch. It's still good to watch, but it's kind of hard. But even with that, you got Benoit and Guerrero at the end of the match, and just really, really good stuff, man. Definitely, that's the best WrestleMania main event, ever, pretty much. WrestleMania 21, everyone knows already. Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Everyone knows this is my favorite match of all time. These two went in there, high expectations, and just completely tore the roof off. 30 minutes of just pure wrestling entertainment. Very, very good stuff. Like I said, my favorite match of all time. WrestleMania 22. Now this was a hard one because you could have went with Edge versus Mick Foley, but a lot of people down this match. This match is so underrated. I don't think it's that good, but people underrate the hell out of this match. John Cena versus Triple H. I love this match. It's not no 5 stars, not even damn near 4 stars. But the crowd. If you haven't seen this match, you should watch. The crowd tore the roof off of this place when this match was going on. It's so good, man. It's hard to describe, but like I said, I won't say basic. Well, I guess you can. It's pretty much a basic match, Pretty much like if you mix Cena versus JBL and Triple H versus Batista at 21, this is pretty much what you're getting. But like I said, the fans made this match one of a kind, so that's definitely going on the list. 23, I'll have to go with a tie. Batista versus Undertaker. A lot of people, I remember that WrestleMania weekend, a lot of people were saying, should this be the main event? I was like, oh, no, Batista can't be the main event, no. And I won't deny I was one of those people. But then you see this match, and I thought they were going to stink the joint out. They tore it up, man. Batista, like I said, he should just have a match with Undertaker for the rest of his life because they put on a great match. And then another thing, everyone said, could he hang with HBK in the main event? Talking about John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. This match, it wasn't perfect, but this was way better than I thought it could be. And this match, it's something I can watch, over and over without, definitely getting bored with it. With WrestleMania 23 not being that good, these two matches pretty much prove that, this could be remembered for something. And then, of course, WrestleMania 24, Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. Emotional match. I just watched it a couple days ago. Tears came flowing, man. It's as soon as he hits that sweet chin music, that's when it's let loose, man. This is just a great match. Even though Shawn Michaels almost killed himself trying to do that somersault, both times, but just really, really good stuff, man. It's the most emotional match in WrestleMania history. Maybe the most memorable, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch WrestleMania 3 when it happened, so I know Andre and Hogan was pretty memorable. But anyways, I know a lot of you guys are older than me, and you probably watched these WrestleManias, so definitely let me know what you think, would be the most memorable of previous. If not, just, go ahead and let me know what you think about, the matches I said. Till then, Instant Classic 8,